Hello and welcome. And in this video, we will be discussing how to become a business analyst in 2021. So, there are many college students who are in their second year, third year, fourth year, and they are confused when they hear the term business analyst. Okay, they get confused when someone says data analyst, data science, ML engineer, data engineer, and then on top of that, business analyst. Now, what is business analyst? We will be discussing about the job roles and responsibilities of a business analyst. Okay, what a business analyst is responsible for, what is expected of him, what are the subject knowledge which is required, which that should be in the skill set, what are the skills required, what are the softwares required. Okay, and what is basically the entire business analyst concept. So before wasting time, let's get to the video now. Acting as a bridge between business community and technical solutions providers, they ensure new IT projects are designed and implemented properly. Okay, so they are responsible for the designing and implementing of new IT projects. Okay, so whether developing a new database or boosting a firm's cloud capability, business analysts are responsible for guaranteeing that project meet business objectives and boost the company's bottom line. Because they are so integrated into the IT, business analysts often keep abreast of new technology, knowing what's the horizon and how it could support a firm's people and processes. At the same time, they anticipate broader challenges before they appear, being as comfortable in the boardroom as they are in the tech department. So, I've just read whatever it is written. Now, let me explain it to you. Okay, so a business analyst is a person who has equal knowledge of both the domains, a business domain as well as the technical domain. Okay, so if a business like a MBA grad, suppose that there is someone who is a BCom and then an MBA, so it is the probability of him knowing some coding language will be very less. Okay, and suppose that someone is from a core computer science background, then the probability of him knowing about that subject increases. But what about a business analyst? A business analyst should be good in both of these worlds. Okay, he should be good in both the business world, and he should also have a very good knowledge of coding and visualization and basic analysis. Okay, so he is related to both the IT world as well as the business world. Okay, then, what does a business analyst do? Okay, so identifying opportunities for improvement in business operation and processes. Okay, opportunities for improvement. Suppose that there's a big company and the business is already going smooth, running smooth, but you want to grow the business. Everybody wants to grow their business. Okay, so in that case, the responsibility of the business analyst is to take the data and make decks and see that what can be done for them to improve the business operations. Okay, meeting customers and users as well as subject matter experts and other stakeholders to understand their IT needs. Okay, so there are many clients and customers in a company who have their needs. Now whom should the customers explain the needs to? So the business analysts become very important over here. Prototyping and modeling products and processes, designing and modifying business or IT systems, solving business problems and designing technical solutions. Okay, not just business solutions but technical solution to problems. Okay, based on data. All right. Now, documenting the functional and technical design of an IT system, working with system architects and developers to ensure the system is properly implemented, helping to test the system and create system documentation and user manuals, facilitating workshops to establish shared understanding among diverse stakeholders, understanding when a system is out of date and organizing replacements. Okay. Overall, business analysts have very varying degrees of technical know how. The benefit of this approach is that they can see the big picture, the scope of the challenges within the industry. On the other hand, some come at the same problems with extensive knowledge of IT processes, and then there are those who are comfortable in both the camps. Okay, now this is the basic function of what is expected of a business analyst. Okay, now what are the steps to become a business analyst? What are the steps to become a business analyst? Very first criteria that you should have a bachelor's degree. Okay, nobody can become a business analyst straight out of class 12, isn't it? Even if you have the knowledge and even if you have the skill set, but the company, it is a truth that skills are required but degrees are equally important, isn't it? Especially in India. Especially in India, if you are from tier 3 or tier 4 colleges, then you, in all the probabilities, you will get some slightly less opportunities compared to a person who is from tier 1 college. So this is a universal fact. But earning a bachelor's degree is important. Okay, earning a bachelor degree is important. A bachelor degree is usually the first step to become an entry level business analyst. Okay, according to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, though there is no specific requirements about what you study, having a background in finance, business, economics, it may be useful. Okay, and even psychology, if you see over here, even psychology, because one of the main tasks of business analysts to is to analyze the mind of their clients and their customers. Okay, and then make the changes in business accordingly with the help of technical skills. So even psychology can prove to be very helpful domain when earning a bachelor's degree for business analyst. Now economics, finance, okay, marketing, so all these things are basic. All these degrees may help to be, becoming a good business analyst. Then, while normally only you need a bachelor degree to become a business analyst, some employers may expect prospective candidates to have completed a master's MBA too, basically, a master's degree too. And a master's degree is not just limited to MBA. A master's degree or an advanced degree can be in any domain, business analytics domain, okay, data science domain, statistics or computer science, information management, finance, or even economics. Okay, so if you have a master's degree in any one of these, then your chances of becoming a business analyst, then the chances of a company appointing you as a business analyst increases. Okay, so these are some criterias or some pre-steps to become a business analyst. Then what should be the technical skills and business capabilities? Okay, so as we know that a business analyst should have both. If you want to be a good business analyst, you should have both the technical skill as well as the business knowledge. Okay, so these are SAS, SPSS, or Stata. Okay. So R is a programming language, as you all know. It is very extensively used in data science, data analytics domain. And then we have some software called SAS, SPSS. Okay, Stata. Stata is also a software which is extensively used in data analysis domain. So a business analyst should know any some, if he knows all of it, very good, very well, but he should know at least some of it. He should at least be familiar with SAS or R, maybe Python. Okay, Python. Now SQL becomes very important for a business analyst because he has to run queries. He has to take out the data from the database. Okay, so in that case, any querying languages, including SQL databases and even non-SQL databases, it becomes any querying language becomes very important. So SQL is one of the important skills which a business analyst should have. Okay, then programming skills, if possible. It is not a hard and fast rule that a business analyst should know Python or any programming language, but if he knows, then it his life will become a little easier. Okay, so programming languages, mostly it is R or Python. Then survey and query software, then business intelligence and reporting software, data mining, data visualization. So for data visualization, we have many software like Power BI, we have Tableau, and data visualization can even be done if the quantity of data is less. It can also be easily done on Excel. But if there are many thousands of rows and thousands of columns, then you will need the help of Python maybe. So you will have to import the data in Python, and you will have to learn about libraries like Seaborn and Matplotlib. So all these libraries will make your life easier if you are a business analyst, and it will help you in visualization. Okay, then database design. So these are the technical skills and business capabilities which a business analyst should have. Okay, now traits of business analyst, communication skills, very important, because when the business analyst will analyze the data and he will find out some information which he will have to communicate to the higher authorities, to the management, then he should have proper communication skills. So understanding the client needs, explaining changes to the management, problem solving with IT. Communication is central to business analysts day to day. So it's important to hone your spoken and writing skills as you start out in your career. Then the technical skills. So business analysts are comfortable in the world of IT. In practice, that means they understand the latest softwares, what it can do, and any limitations that it may have. Okay, he should also have analytical skills, so analysis, statistics. Okay, when we talk about analytics, the very first thing which comes to our mind is statistics. So finding practical solutions to theoretical problems requires analysts to be deeply analytical. After all, one part of the job is analyzing data, documents, user input, surveys, and workflow, all sharpening business practices. Then decision making skills is also very important, responsible for the implementation of complex IT system. Business analysts often make important calls. Those who plan to pursue a business analyst career will have to assess complex situations, receive input from stakeholders, and then promptly select a way forward. Then, managerial skills. Okay, so whether planning a project scopes or directing staff, handling changes, or forecasting budgets, one thing is certain: business analysts often employ project management skills. So, these are the few important skills which a business analyst should have, the traits of business analyst. Okay, so yes, this was it about this video, and I hope that this would have given you some idea about what a business analyst do and what is expected of him and what are the traits that a business analyst should have. I've also made a video in wherein I have explained what is what is the job of a data analyst versus data scientist versus machine learning engineer versus data engineer. So if you haven't checked out that video yet, you can definitely check it out. And in our channel Data Monk, we have different videos related to statistics, Excel, Python. Okay, so if you haven't checked them out, you can surely do so. We'll meet again in the next video.